Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. I'm Corn, and happy Thursday to everybody. And today is Twinchy Thursday. Yay! I like Thursdays because this is a super cool collab that our hostess is Janet. Her channel name is Crafts and Tea with Janet K, and I shall link it down below. And she's wonderful, she's talented, she's creative, she's kind. And this collab, you're doing a 2-inch by 2-inch piece of art. And it is so cool because you can use it on a project you're working on, or you can make them for your future projects. And they can be used in many, many ways. You'll find out, just having them there in your stash, you'll find out, oh, you can pull one on a card. You can put one on, if you're altering an index card, you can just do, oh, there's just tons of things you can do with them. And so this time, if you watch my last video, I was working with the paper doilies, and I was doing stamping, I was doing a little bit of stenciling, I was doing some splatters, and that's something I've never done on paper doilies before, but it was fun. It was fun. Some of them just a little bit, others a little more, as you see here. And so I did use those in creating my Twinchies. And my first one is going to be this one. Here's hoping under the lights sometimes a little better. You can see her all right. Maybe I should get closer. Nope. The closer I get, the darker it gets. So on them, you can see part of the doily, or you can see part of the script stamp below the lace. There is a doily that covers almost all the Twinchy except this little rounded corner. And then I wanted to show it. It's one of the ones, like I showed you, it's one of the ones I had worked on yesterday. And then the lace needed to be more open and more see-through, you know what I mean? So that you could see the stamping and splatters and all the good stuff below. And then the stamps that you'll see on all 4 of mine here are from Tim Holtz, and I'll show you real quick because I left it out so I could show you, although it might be rather reflective. This I got in 2019 Tuesday morning. They're called, let's see, Little Things Cling Stamps, and you get so many goodies in this. I've used quite a few of them before. There's 1 or 2 I've never used, like the chair. I haven't used that yet, but they're fun and they're little. And if you're like me and you do a lot of little things, and they come in very handy. This one, for the project I'm working on now, I stamped her out with Momenta black ink, and then I did a die cut of an oval. And then this is a darling little teeny tiny punch with the glitter pink bow. And then I colored her in with my Tombow markers that my hubby got me. And at the very bottom, this reads Tutu. And that, like I said, goes with what I'm working on now. And it's very hard for me to stop at one. So here we go. So next, we have one of my favorite critters around. It's not considered a critter. It's a little bee insect, but I love them. So does Handsome. And we have stamping on the paper doily. You can see more of the outline on this paper doily that is mounted on, each of these mounted on cardstock. And then the little bit of lace is on this side. I don't know if that's showing up well or not. Hope so. And then on top of the lace, I have cheesecloth that is in a mint green. And then I have all of the stamps that I colored. They all have you know, they've gone around with Distress Oxide, and then they are colored, all of them, with the Tombow markers. And then this is a tiny little punch of a flower, because you know our bees love their pollen. And it put some bling in the middle. That is from years ago, from Tina Kazarian, gifted those to me. And have it in that yellow, so you can see that they're all about the pollen. And maybe put that one here. And then we also have a butterfly. Donna's probably saying, oh, I like that one. She's so sweet. She'd say she liked them all. She's a sweetheart. Again, the doily is almost covering the whole cardstock, really. And there's the stamping there. There's also underneath that is some stamping in a little bit darker green, but not too much darker where it showed up really well. The lace piece is over here. Then I took some embroidery floss, just one strand in pink, and I have that bunched up kind of put together under the little foam dots that I've raised the butterfly. Sponge sugar is the oxide that I used around that, and then of course the Tombow markers. And we've got some roses that the butterfly likes to go to. And then the last one I worked on is this one. And yes, you'll see they're all done in pinks and greens, because you know, if I do Twinchies in those colors, you know I will use them. They won't go to waste. The interesting thing about this one, I didn't do this one on camera, but this is one that I did in pink and green, and it's all stencil. And the interesting thing is the green that I stenciled is hardly showing up because it's so close to the green background, but I like it anyway. So the doily was white though. And then the lace runs this way this time. Then I also put some trim at the top of that pink with the iridescent threads in there. And then my birdies, as you know, do match my colors in pinks and greens. We've got a little bit of brown running on the branch and a little, this green on the leaves here. I went more of a very pastel green for the leaves. And again, this has the embroidery floss underneath that as well. So that is what I've been working on as of late. And thank you, Janet, again for this. This is such a cool collab. And I want to thank everybody in this collab who has come by and looked at my Twinchies and been so kind and left a comment. So thank you so much for that. I sincerely appreciate it. And I want to thank you all for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.